welcome back to Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2014, brought to you by Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm Lorraine Sink, host and writer of Marvel's The Watcher, joined by
Blake Garris, joined by a cavalcade of wonderful Cartoon Network talent. Please introduce yourselves, tell them what you do, the whole shebang.
Kent Osborne, head of story for Adventure Time.
I'm Rebecca Sugar. I created Steven Universe.
I'm Patrick McHale. I created Over the Garden Wall.
I'm Melanie Lynskey, and I provide a voice on Patrick's beautiful show.
I guess you all are familiar with the cons. You've been a couple times before. How many times for each one of you?
For New York Comic Con?
Any kind. San Diego, New York.
Too many to count. The first time I went to was in '99.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been going for so long as a fan. I'm not sure where that stopped. A lot.
Maybe like 3 times on and off.
I've only been as a girlfriend, holding coats and stuff. I was telling Patrick. So this is my first time as myself. You know what I mean.
Well, what's that experience like, being the first time for you?
It's really fun. It's nice to have something that I'm so proud of, that I think is so special, and it's really fun. I'm excited for our panel tomorrow.
And it's funny because I interview a lot of voiceover people, and there are some fans who I'm sure recognize you all from. They've done research and know what you look like. You probably get recognized most for, 2.5 Men, or?
Yeah. The previous Comic-Cons that I have gone to as the coat holder, I've been almost completely anonymous, which has been nice, yeah. I've never done anything sort of Comic-Con-y. Yeah.
What happens when fans come up to you guys? It's got to be a thrill, right?
It doesn't happen to me that often.
Really?
Our last Comic Con, there was a guy dressed as Ice King, and I heard my name. He went, Kent Osborne, but he had a beard, and so I couldn't see his mouth, so I didn't know who was saying it. And he just kept saying my name, and I was like, what's happening?
How did you find out it was him? You just asked around?
Oh, well, he knew, I guess he'd seen my picture, or followed me on Twitter or something, or knew what I looked like.
what is it like? I mean, there are so many Adventure Time cosplayers, and I'm sure you guys have cosplayers walking around the floor as well. What is it like to see characters that you've created, and all of a sudden everybody's dressing up as them and fanning them so hard? Is that cool?
Yeah, it's really surreal. I used to dress up, so it's really strange to see people in bubblegum or Marcy Evans that I drew when I was on AT, or Steven
Amethyst?
characters.
Yeah,
I saw an Amethyst.
But you can't really I still saw one. I was like, hey, BMO! And they just looked at me like, why are you talking to me? Oh, man, this is weird.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys can tweet along with us. Just hashtag Marvel NYCC, and we'll answer them live on the air.
Can you explain the show to people who aren't aware? Not Adventure Time, because nobody's ever heard of that show. It's a small show, but some of the other show.
Gosh. Well, Steven is about Steven Universe, who's the newest member of this team called the Crystal Gems, who fight to protect humanity and the planet Earth. And he's this half human, half gem boy, so he's sort of trying to figure out how much he is of both, and be there for his team, and live up to what they expect of him. Live up to the legacy of his mother, Rose Quartz. He has her gem now. That's really a big part of the show. And yeah.
My show is about these 2 brothers who are kind of lost in this mysterious woods where they kind of get into these different situations with these different pockets of reality in this world. And so it sort of feels like little folk tales, or little, I don't know, some of them kind of have like a old-time radio play feel as they travel through this world trying to make their way home.
That's awesome.
Awesome. We have tweets coming in. What have been your favorite songs to write for Adventure Time and Steven Universe?
Me? Gosh. I loved writing the songs for What Was Missing, the Best Friends in the World, and I'm Just Your Problem. The Fry song was the first song I ever wrote for anything, really, and so kind of will always have a place in my heart. And then the ones for Steven, they haven't aired yet. There's a huge one coming up, a bunch later in the show. I've never worked so hard on songs as these ones that are coming up. I can't wait for people
They're
to hear
amazing.
them.
Broadway quality.
Yeah, some real Broadway numbers I tried to do.
And we just have a ton of people tweeting in. We have Sophia. I'm a huge fan of Melanie. You rock.
Aw, thanks, Sophia. That's so nice. That's so nice.
Go ahead.
So what do you have for the rest of the day? Just more press? You said panel?
Oh, I
and
think
then
there's a signing.
a signing.
After this?
Yeah, I love those. I love getting to draw. It's like everything's sort of strange and hard to do, and then you get to sit down and draw, and I'm like, I know this. I can do this.
So you're drawing things for people at the signing?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Have you been asked to do a favorite piece? Like something, I know a lot of people ask for mashups or something like that. Is there anything that you've really enjoyed drawing?
Gosh. I like drawing the fusions from my show. I like it when people ask for those, or ask for Rose. It's nice. It's obscure, but it's not, because it's really important to the show. She's fun to draw.
We have about a minute left. How can fans check out all these wonderful shows?
Well, our show is it's airing November 3rd on Cartoon Network, and it's going to be airing all that week. And in the meantime, I think there's a screening today of some stuff, and then there's the panel tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, and Steven is on at 6:45 on Thursdays, new ones. Yeah, so please check it out on Cartoon Network.
Adventure Time, I think it's coming back. New episodes start in Halloween that week. Episode called Ghostfly. It's like the first new episode in a while. So.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations to both of you, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
It's working. So.
And we'll have
Thanks,
more on
everybody.
Marvel Live.
Hadn't come out yet, and so